What's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to be learning how to drive a manual stick shift car. So this video is going to be for beginners with no experience with manual transmission at all, assuming that you know how to drive an automatic already. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you need to know about driving a manual stick shift car is that you have 3 pedals. Now yes, those are my shoes being off. Those are my socks. Shoes are right here. This way I suggest people to learn how to start learning, for you can be able to feel the clutch and where it catches. We'll learn about that a little bit later. So the first thing you need to know is that you have 3 pedals now. 3 pedals. You know, you have your regular gas and your brake, just like an automatic car. And now you have this pedal, which is your clutch pedal. This clutch pedal disengages and engages the transmission from the engine. Whenever you push in the clutch, you have to push it all the way to the floor until it bottoms out in order to shift from gear to gear. This car here is a 5-speed manual transmission. So where do we start? How do I even drive this thing? How do I start the car? How do I operate it? Well, let's get right into it. In order to start the car, you need to make sure it's in neutral. Make sure it's in neutral. All you do is in the dead center, you wiggle it from side to side. If you can move it freely from side to side just like this, then you know you're in neutral. If you're in gear, you can't really move it that much. So make sure you're in neutral. You want to push in the clutch all the way to the floor. You want to turn your key on, let the fuel pump prime, and then start the car. Let the car started. Keep your foot in. Make sure you're in neutral again. Then you can release the clutch, and you won't go anywhere. Now, when you're parked, you want to have your e-brake up, engaged, and you want to be in neutral. Some people leave the car in gear when they turn the car off for an extra safety feature, but that's usually when you're on hills. So let's get to driving this thing. This are the gears. You want to clutch in all the way to the floor. Now, first gear is the gear that you're going to start in. Simple enough. That is your starting gear. Some cars will allow you to start in second gear, but you need a lot of torque for that. So the pattern is the H pattern. First gear will be left and up. Second gear is straight down from first. Third gear will be to the middle, back in neutral, and then straight up. Fourth gear is straight back. Fifth gear is to the right and up. Reverse would be all the way to the left and down. Now you're in reverse. How do I start off in first gear? Well, simply enough, first gear is the hardest gear to start in, but I'm gonna make it simple for you. The easiest way to learn how to drive a manual transmission is to figure out where the catch point is in the clutch. So push the clutch in, foot on the brake. I'm gonna release my handbrake and I'm gonna put it in first gear. Now, what you want to do is release the clutch very slowly. Very, very slowly. You can be on the brake if you're like on a slight incline with it rolling, but I'm on a flat surface right now, so I'm not going anywhere with my foot off the brake. So all you gotta do is release very slowly. Alright, right there. That's my catch point. It's right here. My car is now moving. As you can see, we're rolling. So that's really what you want to practice. You want to practice getting to that spot very, very slowly and remembering that with muscle memory. So that's really all I want you to do is practice where that spot is, because that spot is what's going to make your life so much easier if you just learn that spot first while driving a manual transmission. Alright, so I'm going to move to some open road so I can show you how to engage first gear all the way. Okay, now you might be telling yourself, I figured out where that spot is in the travel of the clutch. How do I engage first gear fully without stalling? This is going to be the easiest way to not stall. This is the easiest way to learn how to drive a manual transmission. So what you want to do, you want to push in the clutch all the way to the floor. You want to put it in first gear. You're going to release the clutch very slowly, and you're going to get to that catch point spot. And once you get to that spot, you want to hold it there, and the car will roll just ever so slightly. Now you just want to add a little bit of gas, keep the clutch where it's at, and now you'll be rolling fully. Alright? That is the easiest way to learn how to drive a manual transmission. Okay, we're going to do it again. What you want to do is bring the clutch to that catch point where the car starts moving, and you want to keep it there. Do not move your foot anymore. Once the car starts rolling, you want to add just a little bit of gas. Do not add a lot of gas. You want to keep your RPMs between 1 and 2. Right there should be the perfect amount of gas to be able to start moving smoothly with no issues. Once you get to that catch point, you don't want to freak out and just release your clutch just super fast once you add that gas. Keep your foot where it's at until you get enough gas and you feel the car starting to move faster and faster, and that's when you're letting out your clutch slow until it's all the way out. Once your car is fully moving, you can release the clutch fully. So I'm gonna give you a demonstration right now of how it should look. Clutch in, first gear. I'm gonna get to my catch point. I'm gonna add a little bit of gas, keep it there, let it out very slow until the car starts moving fully. Now I'm all the way out. I'm moving. Easy peasy. There's nothing hard to this. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna turn right here. So I want to get to my catch point. Okay, I feel the car starting to die now. The RPMs are dropping. You see it? Right there. Boom. That is my catch point. Once I get to that spot, I'm going to add just a little bit of gas. And I'm going to keep it there while I'm adding gas. Then I'm going to start releasing my foot very slowly until I'm moving fully. All the way up. You will hear when the car is fully engaged. You will hear it and feel it. You would know when to let off the clutch. After you master first gear, gear, everything else becomes easy. Everything else becomes easy. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment below, and I'll get to you as quickly as soon as I can, and I'll be able to help you out. If I didn't explain it well enough, if my video was boring, I'm sorry. Just let me know anything in the comment section. I'll help you out. Thank you.